for him own escape of problems, him willing to sacrifice the people them. And I just me and him have a problem now.
It's Multimasi, bringing you the latest happenings in dancehall and reggae music. Welcome, it's Multimasi, and here are the stories making the cut for today. Andrew Holness had this to say about Vybz Kartel. Foota Hype wants Andrew Holness to do this. Stay tuned for the stories in detail, and remember to follow me on Instagram at Multa_Masi.
Cause man a hunt and seek and find. Paper money we a look at coins. That means said dollars and left the dime. One day I have to shine.
I'm answer you them happy feet, so we not stop the hunting. We want more than butter, pick up and we dumpling. Now
you try block me, but me still a go for him. When you see me not a real to success, me marry.
This song is packed with potent lyrics from the start to the finish. It's called Hunter by Wesley featuring Agent Sasco and Kiprich. Man have a hunt and seek and fine. No lie, not tell right there. So the composition of the overall project shows a high level of expertise and maturity. Clean, uplifting music for any audience. Some listeners would go as far as to say it's a testimony of their lives. To listen to Hunter, please click the link in the description box below and check them out on Instagram at Wesley_Anointed Music. The real Kiprich and Agent Sasco make them know say I'm Multimasi say no. Some of you may already heard that Vybz Kartel has received his first dose of the COVID vaccine. After that news was published, there was a lot of mixed reaction as it relates to a person's willingness to take the vaccine, especially after Vybz Kartel did it. So you know that his influence has caused some persons to change their mind and go ahead and take their first dose, while others are still hesitant. However, this is what the Prime Minister had to say about Vybz Kartel and the VAC campaign. Check it out.
Would you support a quarantine of Vybz Kartel of a pro-vaccine campaign?
In a national emergency, such as a pandemic, we in the government of Jamaica would enlist the support of all well-thinking citizens in encouraging persons to take the vaccine. And this is a general law in terms of how the government structure its programs. The existence of a pandemic, of an emergency, does not always justify the dispensing of rules and regulations and laws and policies and principles in the design of programs. So we make a general call for everyone, every citizen of Jamaica, to support and use their influence. We have reached out to persons in the churches, for example, in the entertainment industry. We're reaching out in the political fraternity. We've reached out in the business community. Now, not everyone can immediately come out and say, my fraternity is going to support or my fraternity won't support. Within their fraternity, they will find their own ways of mobilizing. But the government, to be clear, has reached out to all citizens of Jamaica. We do, however, have a national program, and that program has to follow procurement rules. It has to follow all the laws and guidelines and procedures that surround it. And so that will prescribe how we engage. So my short answer to you is, we encourage everyone of all walks of life, wherever you are, whatever your status, whatever your station, if you can support and add your voice, please go ahead and do so.
Foota Hype went live, and during the live, he's calling on the Prime Minister of Jamaica to resign. Check out this video.
If me to speak the truth, Mr. Andrew Holness is literally embarrassed himself. Him just embarrass himself. And the weird thing about this, you know, him destroy the Jamaica Labour Party. Because let's be honest, if an election call right now, Labour right lose flying, Jamaica Labour Party lose flying. So the Prime Minister not only destroy film credibility, is also destroying the credibility of the Jamaica Labour Party. He might make even Labour right and lose faith in the Jamaica Labour Party. Now this has been happening for some time, because you have people before him who discredit the credibility of the Jamaica Labour Party. Me as a PNP can tell you, Bruce Golding was before Andrew. Now if you remember clearly, Bruce started doing some things where did unacceptable and did look away. Between Bruce and Desmond McKenzie, them do the people them some things where make people did hate Labour right. One of the main things where them do, them destroy the heartbeat of the Jamaica Labour Party, which is Tivoli Garden, and how them deal with the situation with Dodos. See? They make the people them lose faith in the Jamaica Labour Party. That's why Bruce Golding saw it fit to step down and leave politics, and then came Andrew. Right now, my advice to Andrew is to follow suit. Do like where Bruce did do. It'll get too much on it too heavy theme and him step left it and give it to you. Obviously you 10 times worse than Bruce. You understand? So my thing is, me not think Andrew for follow ego or what people are gonna say or what your family are gonna say or people are gonna look on you different. Just step down as Prime Minister, give somebody else a chance. It's too much for you. You see, I get overwhelmed. Me all I go and say, Sep, what him mix up 2 months in a one when him make the speech and I make it's overwhelming. It a pressure you, brother. And not nothing if you leave the job. I know I'm not black nobody today. Anybody want to comment and trace off for them business. Because I just speak for the people them and I just talk from my heart and I try advise Andrew without even speaking directly to Andrew, but I still Andrew may I talk to. Like, if it's too much for you, bro, leave it. No. This thing is definitely too much for your uncle. Because we just speak generally how you deal with the Big C situation. We not touch crime yet, you know. We not touch the inflation and the high prices for electricity and water, you know. We not talk about them something there yet, you know. We not talk about the problem with the cockpit country yet, you know. And the bag of things they must sell out. We not address the airport or gone to the Mexicans, them, you know. Like, bro, it's not making any sense. It not make no sense, Mr. Holness. I mean, not talk to you in a disrespectful manner or nothing like that. I'm just saying, be a man about it. If you cannot manage the job, bro, give it to somebody else. I said this numerous times already. I say it before it reach Yasso, you know. Remember, I say it before it reach Yasso. I already say, give up the position. Still be an MP. But give the leadership of the country to somebody else. You cannot handle it. You cannot. You're frustrated. You're overwhelmed. You don't know what the right thing to do. When you come out now on your speech, them and your public notification, you now make no sense. I be big up. You not do the right thing, Andrew. Now, the latest hooray is one of your MPs on a lockdown day. Them have them private party wherever them have it. And him stupidly enough, I rejoice and I put up say lockdown day and big up shower. The reason why I'm able to do that, you know. The reason why he was able to do that is because he knows say all I want to go on with is just a charade, it's just a facade. So that's why I feel comfortable for you to do that. See? Don't get me wrong, you know. I'm wrong in every way, you know. I'm wrong in every way. But he follow suit. I'm not the first politician to keep party during lockdown. I'm not the first politician to party and a show so them exercise them powers. You understand what I say? Him just the person who videoed, it look like him didn't even know so them videoed. And the person videoed and put it out, which I am glad for. Because if it never put out, people wouldn't see what they really are going with. So the problem is not this disease here, you know. Because obviously we don't care about the disease. Because we live on our own little personal life, we have an agenda towards the public. But in our private domain, we know do what we feel. So it's not about no disease. These things we not implement is not about the disease. And people I realize now, say it's not about the disease. Which we already know, me already know that already. Now, one of the reasons why I think you're not going to resign, because there are some consequences and there are some benefits where you get as Prime Minister. Now, a lot of people don't know, right? A lot of people don't know. My thing is, if you force this minister to resign, you, Mr. Holness, should resign as well, along with a lot more people within the party that should resign. You understand? So, thing what me know you're not going to resign for, and you're not going to give up the post for. When you're not Prime Minister, if you're not the present Prime Minister, certain world privileges does not apply to you. No. I'm going to talk this and I just say it go. I'm going to just talk it now and make the people them understand what's really happening. See? Numerous amount of politicians are under the telescope where the United States of America is concerned. They are under observation for a big fraud we're going. One big money laundering scheme we're going. Now, some of them visa get taken away. Some of them lose them job. You have some working at the bank who help make the thing happen. See? And some of them are high-ranking government members. When you see the news, them, this is not nothing where just Foota alone know. But people not pay attention. It was in the news. Couple of them visa take away. Reason why the Prime Minister visa not take away is because he's actually the Prime Minister at the moment. More to pay attention to him, yes. The present Prime Minister can't lose him visa. Wanna pay attention? The present Prime Minister can't lose him visa. That's why the urgency was put into the last election and all of that money was spent. It was our biggest handout ever gave for the last election. You know. Everybody get money, you know. People are get free gas, you know. You got a gas station, you just got full up your tank and gone, you know. Certain gas station under the program, them get money, people get, every Dan get called and get money to give people in them constituency and them area because they had to win the election. You understand? It was a must for them win the election, because if they lost the election, a lot of these MPs that you see, including the Prime Minister, would have probably been in Bangor and gone to US. You understand what I say now? Now the regular man on the street don't understand. That's something there. So now, when these disease speculations are come, if you notice, every time the American government make a speech towards this disease thing, the Jamaican government follow protocol. The American government announced that they are coming to winter and they want to implement new joke and bag of thing for the season to protect you from rate. You notice Bro God in his speech mentioned the same thing. If you pay attention. When remember say Bro God mentioned the same thing, said that come up to a particular season and protecting yourself is the most important thing to do. While Joe Biden said the same thing. When you not follow, when you not pay attention. So enough of the things them where Andrew implement and a say fi do. Him not really want to do it, but he might try to protect him own self. Cause the problem bigger than just we. But he's willing to sacrifice the people for him own a good. You understand? For him own escape of problems. Him willing to sacrifice the people them. And I just want me and him have a problem now. I just want me and him have a problem. Bro, step down as Prime Minister and go face your problems. Not crucify the people them because of your own problem, brother. Because what you do now make no sense and it's showing.
So that's it for today, massive matter. No big up on a nice clean self, enough love, enough respect. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Positive vibrations going out to the massive. I'm out of Massey, Magan.
Mouta Massey. Covering the latest in Jamaican music and culture. Like, share, comment and subscribe now.